Welcome back to Raw, and we're kicking it off with Raw Women's Champion Dakota Kai. She's going to go one-on-one, singles action, kicking off tonight's show against Rhea Ripley. So last week we didn't see any women's action. I recorded a women's match and the audio messed up and went out of sync. Tonight we've got not only this match but a Money in the Bank qualifier for the pay-per-view in 2 weeks' time. So last season, the champion Dakota Kai was over on NXT, and she was actually undefeated in singles action. She appeared at Survivor Series, getting her first loss, but it was part of a team, part of the traditional Survivor Series team. She was aligned with the Blue Brand when they faced Raw, and following that, she built herself up to take on Maria Kanellis, the first ever women's champion of the new era. And, oh my god, a super kick there. Armring a super kick, taking down Dakota Kai from Rhea Ripley. Dakota Kai took out women such as Naomi, Carmella, Awesome Kong. And there's a stiff elbow shot, as previously mentioned, Maria Kanellis to capture the championship before getting drafted. Taking the spot of Candice LeRae, who won at WrestleMania. Ripley, a former women's tag team champion. There's an RKO, a jumping cutter out of nowhere. Ripley captured those tag championships with Millie McKenzie, who currently doesn't have a contract. We may see her in the future though. Big boot in the corner, taking down Dakota Kai. And Dakota Kai knows a lot about big boots. Dakota Irish whipped into the corner, the referee having to sidestep. There's another. And Rhea Ripley utilising some of Dakota's offense against her. Ripley suspended in the air, managing to wriggle free. And from behind, Dragon Suplex. She's bridged it into a pin. Just a quick one count there. Dakota easily getting the shoulders up, wriggling free. And the vicious strikes of Rhea Ripley. She's certainly changed her attitude since we last saw her. She was the sort of straight guy to Millie McKenzie's comedy, I guess. And, well, not anymore. Rhea Ripley wants singles championship. We know that after the roster reveal, I don't know if you saw it or not, but we've got women like Ronda Rousey on Raw. Not currently here, but she's signed. She has got a Raw contract, so it's going to be interesting to see when she decides to show up. Kick to the face of Dakota Kai, and now Kai with a clubbing blow to the back. What is this? A wheelbarrow facebuster to Ripley, laying her out. Kai now with, oh my god, Ripley's head between her legs. There's a head scissors leg DDT from the middle rope. Irish whip to Ripley in the corner. What is Dakota looking for? It doesn't matter, because Ripley with a fireman's carry reversal, short-armed clothesline, takes down Dakota Kai. Dakota tangled with the women of SmackDown before, so she's got experience tangling with some of the women currently signed to Raw. And Dakota Kai clambering to the top rope, but it's no good. Enziguri by Ripley. Oh my god, Ripley joining her now on the top rope. What is this? Oh my god! A top rope Rana from Ripley. A lot of R's going on there. And a roll-up. It looked like a suplex. Referee. Oh my god, and Ripley managing to kick out. I think she was caught off guard by that roll-up. So was the referee, evidently. Dakota Kai, though, with the, well, I don't know if it's fair to say intelligence advantage, but she used it then. Oh my god, and a soccer ball kick to the chin of Ripley. And these women fighting up the bloody ramp jawbreaker there from Kai to Ripley. And they're in a collar and elbow tie-up now. Whoever can get the harder hit. Uh-oh. Full Nelson slam on the ramp. Rhea Ripley could be looking for a count-out win. She rolls into the ring. But no, straight back out, breaking the count. Holy shit. What a move by Rhea Ripley. Dakota Kai was going to try and fight back, but apparently not. Ripley remaining in control. I'm not surprised after that thunderous clack on the ramp. Uh-oh. And Ripley, not on the outside. Riptide. Out on the mat. Dakota Kai's taken a beating in the past, but not like a boost of adrenaline. Holy shit. With the power of John Cena almost. Dakota Kai with an electric chair to Ripley, laying her out. Dakota, I don't know what she was going for, but she didn't get to hit it. Ripley with a two-handed choke bomb. Holy shit. I think Dakota was going to set up for the chiropractor, but oh my god. And she looked to stop Rhea Ripley in her tracks, but oh fucking hell. Ripley went for a spear, but Dakota with a knee up. Holy shit. Dakota is bringing her A game. Kick to the midsection. Chiropractor by Dakota Kai. 1, 2. And that is it. Kai picks up a win against Ripley. And moving on after that, a hell of an opening. A new Raw superstar. A man that has never been on Raw before. Schinsky Nakamura is on the goddamn red brand, but he's not too happy about it. Nakamura picked up a hell of a win against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, which should have secured him a #1 contendership for the WWE Championship, but then he was drafted to Raw. But he's getting a shot to go to Money in the Bank. And his first opponent, yes, this is a triple threat match. Sami Zayn. And a man that lost last week with his tag partner Buddy Murphy getting an opportunity to go to Money in the Bank. This could be massive for the Scottish Supernova, Noam Dar. This is the only other Money in the Bank qualifier we've got for the men's for Raw. Mark Andrews, of course, already being a qualifier. Noam Dar determined to capture the grand prize, the Universal Championship. Here we go, triple threat match. Oh my god, and straight off the bat, Sami Zayn with a Tilt World small package. Holy shit. And Shinsuke Nakamura, I think was going for a chop block, but it almost turned into a spear. Noam Dar taking down Nakamura. It's already popping off. We've also got a lot of red attires in this match. Noam Dar now trying to control it. Again, Nakamura picked up a win against Brock Lesnar. However, he took one hell of a beating. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of condition he's actually in. But he's also failed to capture World Championship material. Former tag champion alongside Kota Ibushi, forming Dynasty. until that team was forced to split up and vacate the belts. Nakamura and Zayn in the ring now. We know exactly what these two superstars can do when put together from NXT TakeOver Dallas. Nakamura with elbow shots, lifting up Sami Zayn, but Zayn with the inverted DDT reversal, and his sights turn to Noam Dar, who kicks his shin from beneath him. Holy shit. Again, Noam Dar, former Intercontinental Champion, former Super Junior Champion. He actually has the most accolades out of all the men in this match. Dar now targeting Nakamura, but Nakamura with a leg sweep, taking Dar to the ground. Where is Nakamura going? Going to ringside, possibly looking for... Holy shit, he's got a kendo stick. I don't think Zayn's realised, but Dar did. Zayn now realising what was going on there as Dar darted past him. Zayn going after Nakamura now. Downward spiral. Takes Shinsuke to the ground. Sami Zayn, again another superstar that's not won much, if any, gold during Universe Mode. Being criminally underused. Holy shit, and a clothesline sends Noam Dar out of the ring, leaving Zayn and Nakamura yet again. And going ham on the body of Zayn. Nakamura just pounding him with that kendo stick. He's got to be careful of Noam Dar, who's now recovered and in the ring. Nakamura could be looking for... Oh my god, an arm breaker. Against the knees. And Noam Dar, this is how he stole a win last season with a crucifix roll-up. Grabbing that kendo stick now. Holy shit, and bouncing it off the skull of Nakamura and going ham with that kendo stick. I hate to think about what Nakamura's knackers. I hate to think about what Nakamura's body must look like after getting hit with that kendo stick beneath that jumpsuit. And now on the outside of the ring, all three men, well, just as I say it, of course they go back inside. Zayn with another kendo stick. I'm not quite sure where he's whipped that one from, but Nakamura fighting back. Trying to fend him off. Noam Dar looking for something under the ring, and he's bringing out a table. Oh dear, you can kind of see the crack in the centre of the table. That's not very good. Oh, it's a little bit like a toy, isn't it? Nakamura going ham, as usual. While Noam Dar tries to figure out how to put the table up. I'm not quite sure what he's doing. I'm not sure if he knows what he's doing. But Sami Zayn, Noam Dar, Shinsuke Nakamura, one of these men is going to join Mark Andrews and Keith Lee inside Money in the Bank. Whoa, and a sunset flip powerbomb. Nakamura with a cover now after beating Sami Zayn half to death with a kendo stick. And he's got it! Holy shit! Noam Dar was trying his best, but Nakamura goes to Money in the Bank. What a shock ending there. Sami Zayn physically couldn't get up after that beating. With all those kendo sticks, I think we might have to get Sami Zayn some medical attention. And it's very unfortunate for Noam Dar. My microphone is for some reason away from me. There we go. Sasha Banks, the Leggett boss. So we're kicking off the female Money in the Bank ladder match qualifiers here on Raw. With Sasha Banks, one half the women's tag champions. For some reason they don't like bringing their belts out, but it's fine, it's not an issue. But she is a champion. And her opponent is a return to the red brand. Former women's champion dethroned Charlotte back at SummerSlam but lost to Asuka at Hell in a Cell. Toni Storm was injured ever since then. Up until now, she is at full gear for 100%, whatever you want to call it. And she's going to take on Sasha Banks. So we've got a colossal main event tonight with Pete Dunne appearing the first time since WrestleMania. He's been healing that the light concussion, but he's insisted on wrestling, so Cody Rhodes has sorted out a match for him. And starting this match off strong, Toni Storm, holy shit, with a disrespectful slap, dodging the kick, but there's Sasha with a neck breaker. So tonight, in the main event, we're going to be having a 3-on-3 tag match. It's going to be British Strong Style, taking on Buddy Murphy and partners of his choosing. If he can't find partners, it'll be a handicap match for the main event. Sasha Banks and Toni Storm, no strangers to the red brand. Both were on Raw last season. Sasha going for a suplex, but Toni blocking it, and there's a suplex of her own. Laying out Sasha. She could get a pin over a champion here tonight, which is going to be massive for Storm, especially in her return. She could also be named the first woman to enter Money in the Bank. Oh my god, and a big boot takes down Sasha Banks. Sasha thrown off her game after the match against the Kabuki Warriors over on NXT. Again, those divisions are going to be cross-brand. We could see the women's tag division here on Raw, or we could see it over on SmackDown along with the Super Juniors. And as Sasha climbs to the top rope, there's a frog splash off the top. And we've got some confirmation for the upcoming pay-per-view Money in the Bank. I think it's pretty much settled it's going to be Money in the Bank unless they fix the image uploader. Elbow strike to Storm. But the Raw main event will be a rematch from WrestleMania. Buddy Murphy versus Pete Dunne. But in honour of Double or Nothing, it will be a 2 out of 3 falls match. Toni Storm with a clear advantage at the moment. Some stiff headbutts to Sasha Banks, laying out the boss. And again, Toni Storm dethroned Charlotte Flair at last year's SummerSlam event in Australia to pick up her first women's championship. It was short-lived though. She only held the belt for a month. We had a shake-up and the Empress came to Raw. Charlotte went to SmackDown. And unfortunately, Toni Storm was hurdled off the top of her Hell in a Cell in possibly the best match of the season. Kick to the midsection. There's a stunner. Bringing a little bit of the Attitude Era. Certainly getting a pop there from the fans. Kick to the midsection. Looking for Storm Zero. There it is. Easy win over Banks. And no, Sasha Banks with a quick kick out. Managing to wiggle her shoulders off of the mat. There's a lariat though, dropping her down. Sasha Banks now in control of this. There's a backflip into a back suplex, laying out Storm on the mat. Toni Storm being an underdog in Universe mode so far. Very underrated. The short time that she's been here, she's achieved a lot though. Some big matches under her belt. She also feuded with Dana Brooke for the NXT Championship in the last era of NXT. And now a Bank statement. Out of nowhere, she could tap out here to Sasha Banks. Toni Storm's got to try and wriggle free. And she's broken the grip. There's an elbow strike to Sasha. And now Storm on her feet. Looking for an Eye of the Storm. There it is. That air raid neck breaker that she used last season to finish people off. Sasha though, knee to the face. Dropkick attempt by Sasha. Roll up by Storm. But Sasha's hands managed to reach out to the bottom rope there. This match suddenly picking up quite a bit. And again, lifting Banks up. Eye of the Storm. Dropping Banks to the mat. The neck of Banks guaranteed to be in a world of pain right now. Toni Storm going to the top turnbuckle. Went for a crossbody but got none of it. Sasha Banks with a reversal. Banks looking to capitalise. Toni Storm though managing to wriggle free from that suplex position. Preying on Sasha Banks. Possibly looking for a Storm Zero. 1, 2, and Sasha with a kick out again at 2. Well, if she can't get it done inside the ring, Toni Storm taking the fight to the outside, smashing the head of Sasha Banks off that barricade. The fans certainly getting what they paid for. Sasha, though, flipping out of whatever fireman's carry move that was. Tilt world head scissors into the LED board. Oh my god, and slamming the face of Toni Storm into the mat. Springing back up, though. Snap German suplex. Sasha Banks laid out. Toni Storm usually wouldn't go for a count-out win, but she needs this. She needs to go to Money in the Bank. We're at a count of 7. Snaps German suplex on the outside of the ring. Not a lot of padding. Not a lot of give. With a count of 8. And Sasha manages to get back into the ring. Kick to the midsection, though. Toni Storm was waiting. Butterfly lung blower to Sasha Banks. And now headlock takedown by Toni Storm. Trying to wear out Sasha the best she can. Sasha, though, wriggling free. Breaking the hold. Roundhouse kick missed. Sasha Banks going for the bank statement on Toni Storm. But Toni Storm's feet wrapped around the bottom rope. What is Sasha trying to hold Toni down for the pin? Oh my god, and she does. Sasha Banks goes to Money in the Bank. What an upset loss for Toni Storm there. What a disappointment. Toni just couldn't wriggle her shoulders off of the mat. And so we were meant to be going to the main event. I'm not quite sure what is going on. But Shane Thorne and Jackson Riker sort of tangling backstage. I think you can see Daniel Bryan over in the background. Oh my god, you could see Shane Thorne attacking Riker from behind. These two were scheduled to have a dark match later on tonight after tonight's main event. It was meant to be Shane Thorne versus Riker in a dark match, but it seems to be happening right now backstage. We really need to try and get some officials back there. Holy shit, inverted suplex out on the concrete by Thorne to Riker. Jackson Riker with an exploder suplex laying out Thorne. Thorne, though, kick to the chin of Riker, managing to keep his own here. We may have to schedule a public match next week for it, for these two to blow off some steam. Northern Light suplex. Riker getting laid out. We really need to go to the main event, though. So like I said, to the main event now. Hopefully they can sort out whatever's going on backstage. But we've got the Bruiserweight. Pete Dunne, former Universal Champion, appearing for the first time since Mania. 15-month-long reign, longest reigning champion in Universe Mode history. He won the belt off of Neville, aka Pac, many moons ago. Lost it to Balor, but won it back, and nobody's been able to dethrone him until Buddy Murphy came along. And now he's flanked by the tag team champions, Mustache Mountain.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 596 pounds, the Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne, Trent Seven, and Tyler Bates, Mustache Mountain.
So Universal Champion Buddy Murphy has been asked to pick some tag team partners. Buddy Murphy unfortunately lost last week when teaming with Noam Dar against Mustache Mountain. A loss that Buddy Murphy really did not need under his belt.
Weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion, Buddy Murphy.
And that's Johnny Gargano's music, so Gargano is back on Raw. And he's not here alone. The reformation of DIY happens tonight. Holy shit, so DIY were forced to split up when they were booked against each other for the Hardcore Championship. Then they were split up with the brands, then back together until Ciampa was injured, and then split up again in the shake-up, and now they are back, donning their DIY gear, and eyes on the prize, the Raw Tag Team Championships. Six-man action, and we know that Buddy Murphy will face Pete Dunne. 2 out of 3 falls at Money in the Bank. Holy shit, and this is already imploded. Buddy Murphy made a beeline for Pete Dunne, but got caught off by Tyler Bate. Bop and bang from Bate to Murphy. And Murphy with a reversal. You can see Pete Dunne and Johnny Gargano got a storied history. Gargano has always struggled to pick up a pinfall against Pete Dunne. Oh my god. And a gut punch from the Juggernaut, followed by a punt kick thanks to Ciampa. Some brilliant teamwork raking at the eyes of Tyler Bate. Trent Seven getting involved. German suplex. And another. There's a 7-star lariat early on in this match. Now we could be seeing possible contenders for the championships at Money in the Bank if DIY and Murphy can pick up a win here tonight. Buddy Murphy again needs this win very, very badly after picking up the win against Dunne at Mania and then losing the following night. To be fair, he was quite injured. Trent Seven knee to the skull of Murphy. Oh my god. Wheelbarrow facebuster from Trent Seven and a DDT by Dunne. British Strong Style now in control. Pete Dunne targeting the wrist of Tommaso Ciampa. Forearm to Murphy, laying him out. British Strong Style in the ring with Tommaso Ciampa now. And on the outside of the ring, Pete Dunne and Buddy Murphy again. Reigniting their feud. Buddy Murphy with now 2 wins against Pete Dunne. A count-out win, which got him to Mania thanks to Cody Rhodes. And the actual win at WrestleMania, the last man standing match, he speared Pete Dunne into the steps against the LED board. It's difficult to explain, but it happened and it was brutal. And now, Irish whipped into a release back suplex. Trent Seven with eyes on the Universal Champion. He pinned him last week. Buddy Murphy now. Backslide to Pete Dunne. DIY in the ring with him. And Pete Dunne with a kick out at 2. Tyler Bate trying to get back into his tag partner. We saw... Holy shit, we saw Noam Dar compete last week and was unfortunate earlier on in the night. Noam Dar versus Pete Dunne, a possible dream match for the future once Buddy Murphy has done feuding with Pete Dunne, whether it's for the championship or not. Irish whip and a 5-star forearm to Ciampa. Murphy dodged out of the way, letting the forearm hit Ciampa. Trevor barrels out of the ring. And now Pete Dunne with a choke on Buddy Murphy. Nobody has pinned Pete Dunne for the Universal Championship in a very long time. Fujiwara armbar bridging there for Tyler Bate, who rolls Tommaso Ciampa out of it. All the British Strong Style in the ring with DIY now. Pete Dunne went for a 5-star forearm, but Ciampa with a dodge and a flying clothesline, I think it was, laying out the bruiserweight. Pinfall. Pinfall. Holy shit, it came out of nowhere. Tommaso Ciampa just pinned Trent Seven. Holy shit. DIY pick up a win against the tag champions. And Murphy overdone technically. We'll have to see where this takes them with Money in the Bank getting closer and closer.